Most people are trapped in the same cycle. They feel inspired. They promise themselves they're going to change. New routine, new goals, new discipline. But days later they disappear back into comfort. Why? Because they built their life on emotion instead of structure. And emotions are unstable. The terrifying truth is this: if you only act when you feel motivated, you will spend most of your life doing nothing important. The human brain constantly searches for immediate comfort, easy pleasure, fast rewards, minimal effort. This is why someone knows they should study but suddenly feels an overwhelming urge to check their phone. Why someone plans to exercise but chooses the couch instead. Why someone says they want success while spending hours escaping into entertainment. Because difficult actions create discomfort first, and the brain wants relief immediately. Imagine someone sitting down to work on a difficult project. Within minutes, they feel tension, mental resistance, doubt, fatigue, and suddenly their brain whispers, "Take a break. Start later. You work better under pressure anyway." This is how people rationalize self-destruction. They confuse emotional comfort with safety. Meanwhile, their future slowly collapses through delay. Motivation creates excitement, but excitement fades quickly. A person watches an inspirational video and feels powerful for one night, makes huge plans. Then reality arrives: fatigue, stress, boredom, difficulty. And suddenly motivation disappears. This is where most people fail, because they built no system, no routine, no structure. So, when emotion fades, action disappears too. But disciplined people understand something dangerous. You must train yourself to act regardless of emotion. Whether tired, whether stressed, whether inspired or not. Because waiting to feel like it is one of the fastest ways to stay average forever. Every repeated action teaches your brain who you are. If you repeatedly procrastinate, your brain learns, "I avoid difficult things." If you repeatedly quit, your brain learns, "I don't finish." But when you repeatedly take action despite resistance, something changes. Identity shifts. A person stops saying, "I'm trying to be disciplined," and becomes, "I am disciplined." This is why small habits matter so much. Making your bed, starting work on time, studying daily, training consistently. Tiny actions repeated daily become psychological evidence, proof of who you are becoming. And eventually discipline becomes automatic. One of the biggest lies people believe is that success belongs to the most talented. But often success belongs to the person who keeps going. The person who continues after boredom, after setbacks, after difficult days. Most people stop when emotions become uncomfortable. Disciplined people continue anyway. That difference compounds for years. And eventually the consistent person becomes unstoppable. Right now your habits are either building strength or building weakness. Every time you surrender to comfort, you reinforce the identity of someone controlled by emotion. But every time you act despite resistance, you reclaim control over your mind. Most people will stay trapped chasing motivation forever, waiting, delaying, escaping discomfort. But the people who master discipline master themselves. And once someone learns to act regardless of emotion, their entire future changes.